I know a little deviate. Um we dey talk about the Karpowership and waiting the Ministry of Energy tell we. I just try for answer the question where somebody be say about the magnitude of things will be go wrong. Now I make will be I be count the answer there for that person there. Yeah, but the phone line open now. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please.
Hello, triple A. This now my bank they call.
Yes, my bank. You get 3 minutes. Waiting on your
Okay,
contribution.
all right. So me on contribution, I just want to touch a little bit of what we Alpha talk. Alpha and the first caller Usman, I think that's his name. Then both make good and salient points. Them. Me on say we I come out now salon anyway. I come on one place where near Abo, something like maybe 18 miles or so. They call the place Ile. We get damn day, just like what we Alpha talk. Now small river we get damn day. However, dry season we can struggle based on which way me mama they tell me. Dry season they can struggle for light, but rain season like now they get full fledged light. These are some things that we like government can just able to do now multiple different locations then now the country just for provide electricity for with people then you know salon too small, but if we able say okay potential then at this area for give electricity to 1,000 people, 2,000 whatsoever, therefore just don't do them. But again, another thing we are just one point. Neon lens are always the focus generally. I don't want to focus on the governing party only. We problem na salon is big, very huge. Not to SLPP problem only, not to whosoever. As long as me concerned, I don't belong any side. I belong to Sierra Leone. The salon in better one me they crave for. Most of we where they talk SLPP. The reason why we may not like this now, most of we will like we they oppose SLPP. So if APC come tomorrow, then begin to do the same thing, we're gonna remain mute. And I'm fear this way may get. You talk and just know if I right. I'm sorry for quote you anyway, you know. But if we go stop this, say okay, this is not about political party. This is not about Sierra Leone. Make we not be so blind. Say we know they see anything we know FIBA red. If not to red, not to be business. If not to green, I not care. We so blind that like I'm not just able to imagine now how we they think. We know they think, but even we your future, we know they think, but we know they think, but we don't picking themselves we get for come bomb say whose country we want left give we picking them. This not only about the politicians. I tell you truthfully, this problem we the people now we get for solver until we change we mindset. If we not change them politicians there, I don't say this a few, maybe a couple of weeks ago, this is the same media. If we not change them, then God go continue for the use we each and every 5 years. Because they no say now we mindset this, we get one way for think. Until we begin to think out of the box, say, okay, this okay, I might be a registered APC, NGC, SLPP member, whatsoever, but now the country come first. Until we begin to think that way. But me, the fear we get is this is more than APC, NGC, SLPP, or I mean any kind of political party where like we get a salon. This has to do with the people. All this noise where they happen a salon where like we all want to see better thing there for the country, you hardly see policy where they come begin to think about the people. We only talk government. But these people, we are the ones that voted them there. Why can't we just refine our thinking? Say, okay, make us think somehow, some kind of different way before I vote. But I did look at certain comments, I did follow a lot of we get media there. I did follow a lot of people them. We all what we they do, we just talk government. But have you refined your thinking? Have we, as Sierra Leoneans, we so blind that I see next year I can just know election time. You see APC members them or party supporters them. Elect I don't know what we APC we don't do trade. They don't blind, they don't forget. SLPP, them the one just remain a power back. Why will we not go just sit down and say, okay, make us think. I'm no longer a kid. Maybe 20, 25, 30, 40, whatsoever. So they don't begin get you picking them. You just the sit down, you just the recycle. I mean, you just they let the system just recycle you normal. Just they recycle you to you picking, you grand picking, you great grand picking them. Like who say we go begin the members say this has to stop. It's please AAA me that this no more argue for say like it very very scary. It very scary. The way we think and obviously we ready for solve the problem. We're not ready for solve the problem as Sierra Leoneans. Thank you very much, AAA.
Thank you very much, my baby.
Yeah.
One thing in response to what my bank say, I know say maybe another answer I give to somebody we talk. Now I want to divert the conversation for tonight. But in response to what my bank say, thank goodness we don't dare small. Who's how this so? And maybe you just meet up with Naya. But please, go back on our YouTube channel. Go 2017, 2016, 2015. Go way back. Because programs they will be done, they do the Naya, Didi. And this platform, maybe something I want not there again, no, but it will never change. What will they do so? Now be the do trade. Trade will be the do and say we now waiting na SLPP. Today will they do what will they do so and say we na APC. Tomorrow because maybe Nana you meet we. Nana you meet we. So because now you meet we, you think say people are not able for do it and they do so without being affiliated to political party. Well, you're wrong. You say how we cancel. Also you cancel. Hey, Papa God. I wish people like can see me heart. I don't say you say the day will get good light, good water, good road, good healthcare system. We'll get work. We'll say on average people can make it. Well, we can't see that they talk, but not different topic we will carry it. Okay. Yes, Ezekiel, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much, AAA. Yeah, the one that they not ever try for research you, they need for go do that. Because all you care about is Sierra Leone. That's it. And I think some of we now that we care about. If you go listen back before election, you go hear what you been say about what they go on at the country. And that we care about. Just give these basic things to people. You go see how hustle Sierra Leone people and then, So the idea today was say, no, Sierra Leoneans they're not lazy. Provide this basic thing, you go see how much people and go able to produce on their own. We get companies and now they hire IT Nigerians we then they do things over. Then they underpay them, but at least then they able to get that easy access to internet, electricity there, And so then they able to get a job, then able to do them, What thing they make it so easy for letting people and they able to interact with people and for letting get our job there. Now because lights day and internet day, Then thing the day they for go hand in glove. You think their internet flow way is very easy for access, but if you not get electricity, no problem. One guy in Nigeria, he just make a program 3 months ago for some group in the UK, Then able for sell that company there for about $22 million. And the guy was only paid for that program less than $5,000. In fact, the only reason why he able to forget that money there, now after we then don't sell the company now, then get the guy still hold some of the software programs before then finally pay and the balance, then it release her. But I just say this because if you give access to people with that simple thing, electricity, simple thing, well, it's not simple, obviously, for selling, so people then go able to create something on their own. Now this all we they talk about, not to against any government, but when you tell we say, you can't we follow we give you job, you tell we say you be able to do this, we don't give you time they go no more with they do what do you feel say for talk? Who for complain about that? This not simple thing. How you go defend this when every day you dey struggle for electricity? 2 year, Mr. President, look into this thing. The time don't already pass. We don't talk this over and over. I'm not even understand why they travel. Seriously, all these things you can do it over the phone. You can conference. Obviously, some things that you presence it make a difference. But man, you don't want too much now. The same place, some places you don't go there 3 times. My dear, your house be on fire. Now for Sunday, let put them off. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, they can't come out here just now. We get few people who they return calls to. If you don't call, we no worry. They call you back. If you don't call, we no worry. We call you back here. Yes, caller, you get 3 minutes.
Yes, good evening, Triple A. This is Nabendo from Kansas City. I will tell you the reason what you make at the What You Show. At the What You Show simply because I feel say you get the interest of salon. Now then they attract me to your program. And now then they make Adena your program. The day where I feel say you show or you program day to one side, I move. Anyway, with that being said, this Karpowership and say na APC been bring them, but they not use them. So within the country been they use. If sources them been there where the country been they generate power, wetin make we no go back and rebuild on them resources then they for let we get the kind power we been there where the ship not been there in function. Me want for ask one question. The minister what we get when I can just say, it don't take time for Sidom on a round table talk and talk with people them how they go provide electricity for the country. Just some few things them. They don't ever inquire how then they generate power from Bumbuna. Me all 7 years where we go Bumbuna on a field trip. And I be member within them in they say, but Bumbuna say they go able for provide if that dam they build up to par, it go able for provide power for the whole of Salone and even give power to other neighboring countries them. Waiting at the plan. I mean, me feel say even before they talk about bridge. That's not before be part of the conversation. The transformers, then when they say they get in a different location, they don't see how they go able for ignite or get them when they up and running. How we go depend on Karpowership with him up now water where if it move today, it don't left we in darkness. I mean, how they they think. God forbid, na engine than they. If something happen, like when you been to talk about your TV, it blown off. If something blow off na that Karpowership, we're not able to provide we power na salon. Now that means say na inside darkness we go there na salon. I mean, if any of we leader they don't think that way they. No, we ask the minister, let it pull resources them, let it pull people them we get the know-how. How for electrify salon. If not so then they all what they do so na play cook. Na my own contribution then they. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bendu. In response to Bendu in questions them, let's just give you answers about waiting World Bank they try for do right now for make we get sustainable electricity inside Freetown. Then they try for get different substations them. We go get na Kintom, we go get na Waterloo, Waterloo. We go get the five, I think 5 to 6 substations them. We go able for responsible for make we get sustainable electricity inside Freetown. World Bank don't give the money. The Ministry of Energy through Parliament be tell we say then they param. I don't know, maybe some people may not be listening na other day. But that's something we don't deal with too. That's something we don't deal with. Where the parliamentarian refuse for take ownership because they not go allow quote and tomorrow. We not go allow quote and tomorrow. But like the questions the way you ask Bendu, definitely na something we be don't deal with Naya. We they tell we say I think up to is it December? We're not gonna get blackout again. If then substations then they all run and things then work out as planned. But because money day, I feel to say it will surely come to pass. So another one day. So I feel to say now I make them one play Dakadeke with them people here. They don't want to pay them the money. Because again, then the Abup say, the one who then say that they connect Bumbuna for Sencam, that's LSG for connect to Bumbuna, then send and come for Gitong. So sometimes I made them still the owe the people them. Yes, caller, you get 3 minutes.
Yeah, Tripoli. One other caller we call previously we talk about, some of the benefits we attach to, electricity. If we able get one government we will kind Sierra Leone, just work on that side, provide we 24 hours uninterrupted electricity supply. I think say we go there at the foothills of development. Why you feel say America they send jobs and go to other countries like China, for example? Because China be don't prepare, they no say electricity na one panitin way they drive development. We all in a Western country. Like how they talk so right now. Your phone charge you, my phone charge. You get access to internet, which make you get access to internet. All internet na power. You go Sierra Leone. Me go Sierra Leone for go set up a digital marketing agency. For less Sierra Leone actually able understanding how they work. So out of we own, because we get so much love for our country, you want to make sure say you see what will happen here and can go to your country for like not left behind. But when you go there, you take a leap of faith. They say, you know what? I missed all the challenges there. Let I go home, I go set up a business because government weren't going to able to do all things. So, and we see how that kind of system they really work in countries there. So, in country here. What's that with so? You don't even know that they pay you for say the master not carry to. So you get for set systems there. You get for look at how waiting at the the scale of development. Say electricity now the best Sunday way in this day and age today. Now the all thing they happen. If other countries and I see the young men in Sierra Leone when I go help for set up a business. I see so much ambition. They're so dedicated. They want to do this thing. But guess what? We obstacle one electricity, And of course, secondly, now the internet. I get all the modems then for all the providers in Sierra Leone, but yet you still not able to get stable internet or Wi-Fi. I mean, how you go actually able, they at par with other countries then. So at the end of the day, what do we do? We they take the job can go now other countries. If you say I'm not gonna feel good if I they pay me Sierra Leonean brother, at least if like $50 or $100 or something like that. That need help them for marketing skill. It will challenge them so that you go able to do more. I don't go feel good. I go carry a job. They go to an Indian, in the Philippines, or I can't go to somebody in Nigeria. But unfortunately, now that's what we get for do because we not get the infrastructure we build So if we government and people that within our high offices, they able to understand the dynamics of development. I feel see electricity in one panel waiting for Chaco. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Kola. I know how making suffer where I go salon it's sad. Electricity and internet they go together in what we do. Yeah. Some of them videos and they we see exploit AAA. It'll take on average 5 hours for export and we don't prepare everything done. For export a late on video, they take on average 5 hours. 5 hours lights constant in all this alone. So guess what? I get for the light generator because then they now know say in fix. I get for light generator for that. Even if light come, I not get my switch over. And the saddest part about this, if it go off, you get for start all over again. You get for start all over. Where they feel see even now maybe I need to invest in UPS uninterrupted power supply. Maybe then they say you get your own time. But until you dey inside it, before you go understand. Welcome on board, Safi. You get 3 minutes.
The contribution for today, not so long conversation. I just don't want people when they come at you, make them distract you. Conversation, and I give them a new slogan today. Sarah Network. We will make all Sierra Leone experience outstanding. We put the country first. We take step ahead, one step ahead. We be together we move. So don't worry about those people. Just do the good work you do. Then they learn from you, but then be so proud to say Triple what they do not good thing. So don't worry about them. Okay? Do what you do and we all the listening, we dey take with time even if I want sleep because I want know what's in the go on. I want for learn from you guys. I want for practice some values from this program. So that's why we are here. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Safi.
Yes.
Yes, caller, you did live on here. Mr. Williams, you did live, so I don't think you turn down here and that.
Right. Make a turn off. Hello?
Yes, you need for turn off. You did live, you need for turn them off.
I had to turn off, so wait a minute. 819. Oh. Let me turn off. Hello? Yes. Triple I really I can't late a little bit. Just towards the end of the conversation, now we say you're ready for go. But a small thing. I want to ask, what did you do with this Kingdom power station? Then just abandon them? Because wait man tell that power station there, namely generate light to the western area and also to the eastern part up to Songo. What's not the problem of that power station there? And just abandon them, they're not able to see how they be able to reactivate it, for see how they be able to use them back. Because Now the British people they install them there. They don't get consultation with the British people there and see how they go able for bring account back here we go and we use them back. Wait man use that power station and they during their own time till then they left the hand over the court to give me. And we self use them. We use them. Even when they hand over the country give it, we still use that power station there. I cannot make mistake. We use that power station there up to 3 to 4 or 5 years. We still use that power station there. Well, now, we think that the problem of that Kinton power station there. Now, that's one. You say they don't give money, World Bank don't give money for get various shop station there. This money we didn't give, who they control the finance? Who they control the money there? Now government they control it or now World Bank they control it? Because the problem is this, if they give that money to government, believe me, we're not going to see no result. Now then the corruption will start, then go eat the money or they'll take the money, do our other side. Me, this World Bank here, they bring a lot of problem for me. Because then they do good at the same time, while at the end and they bring problem come. When they give money, then they control the money. And then they see that the projects go on and complete. Now let's give money so they left arm, they say that our own government does not give them. We don't know get for payback. But no better result not they come out. At the end, they go corrupt, they go eat the money there. Nothing will come up behind that. You bring them to justice, they will go free. So you see, World Bank will create problem for you on that issues. But the problem that World Bank for control the finance and send the expertise to execute the job, let the job done to completion. Because I remember they give you almost 441 million to Lance and survey. Believe me, I don't know if they don't approve, they don't get the money, they don't give them the money. To me, nobody give them no money till the election take place. When after the election, they World Bank know that they need deal with. Me for now, they not forgive no money. Although they don't approve, they hold the money up till after election. Till after election. Let us see who come back, the government come back, they go still continue. Who come back again, they go start the process back. For now, they don't forgive no money now to the government at all. That's the new recommendation. That thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. In response to Mr. Williams in question about SUSA 4, SUSA 5, we also be also, SUSA 5 today, 9 or the odd. In Sierra Leone, we know say maintenance the problem. And the wear and tear and the age of the machine then they. I don't think say they go good again no. So we know they maintain. From then years then they to now. I don't think say they go good again. Yes, Umar, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Well, if somebody the question what you do for people and this place or whether you one party or other party or you talk against other people, anyway, we see the difference you make. Thank you so much for doing that anyway. Because we just like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, you done to talk about the taxes with them for don't charge for we way to travel mostly, right? Yeah. When we make comments, that it change. They don't withdraw that for now. So you make difference. You make plenty difference. And I want to let you know, say people that listen to this station, even if they make a comment, but then they listen exactly to what we will talk. Now that make you see them changes. Me fear what I get now follow we don't get that notion say, oh, we don't win against that one because it's not about we win then lose or losers or winners. Because when you try for bridge, especially when you see this particular platform and have a bridge between people away abroad and then back home and that. Now, that we need to focus on. So if we don't give your opinion and then thing and change, we don't need for come now and begin brag, say, hey, now we don't win this, that. Because then that tension we you try to avoid, they create and back. Then we begin to, okay, I think then future no more, then they win this, that. Not that about winning or losing or whatever. Now, follow, we still connect. We are the people in the salon. So we need for refrain from well, me recommendation because I not there for tell anybody what people do, but we need me recommendation is we need for refrain from the attitude of saying now we don't we don't know withdraw this stuff enough because now bridge you to try for connect between we and then people are with the backyard. Now when you come to the power ship business, the power ship business, from Charlie around the talk, I don't make no sense at all for how we will get this kind um till na Sierra Leone na down with the pamper. You don't even know self say power they come out. Now which part na the country they you know. And they tell you no more na power ship, they get that. One day then we just cut that off. Everybody just the one outside and they will come out. You see, we need forget we own grill and at that place if na small self we start you know. Everybody, na small place, if na free na animal begin there, then go small. But then we able to count on them because now we own self own. But we depend on something within our time. I don't even know. Fish coca eat one day, you know, even see. See, that's the problem. Now you the talk say World Bank give the money for this individual electricity stations.
Substations waiting for bill
Yes.
and get
Well, so
everything suited up so that
I
this.
see. I get concerned with them stuff they're working. Then just hand over this money, or then they monitor this stuff, or then they follow up with this stuff, or they just go hand over the money no more.
I will say they involve.
Or
But
if
today,
they're involved,
na government of Sierra Leone they take the lead anyway.
yeah. But now the drag the foot because what think happy for every project they pay you need for pound and the first time now it become productive. But if you drag your football now, the people that will get interest for do that stuff, they get fatigued. You see, so I mean, maybe if you say the answer for the push for this stuff there, because not this particular development are not for one person. Possibly they come for can do business, so will help you. Students them will help you. You the farmer where the backyard will help you because when you get them goods them come. People that don't have with away game factory, they will be able to do something with the lightweight in the place. So they're not no normal, but they think that then the infrastructure, then the way they help develop country at a faster pace. Where you self can imagine yourself. All that small places where they say they don't develop. Now because they get the electricity, we don't create that as a baseline for let everything take flight. But I don't think we really get that now the problem now when we mean the talk together, I think so with the British or the Whitman come this that will not learn exactly what how for govern we serve. That's the problem we still have in our country today. Because some people don't left long time. But we still get problem, you know. And like what would they say, this is not for really compound political stuff. This is development of the country. We need forget the interest of the country because I say you say commodity today, you go even if you don't get business, this is about the main notion, say power, electricity, they all side of that place. You not talk is safe. Because that electricity is a safety business and the back too, you know. So thank you so much for we allow me for talk.
Thank you very much, Umar.
Thank you, yes.
I want to come out here. Who that they ask? Who that want call? Eh? Who that want call? Why see we all the reply because me want come out here. Alpha Bella Barry. You still want call? Because me don't tell me don't know. I left here. Now let me boss sack me just now there. I will explain. Alpha Barry now you know my wait for if you want for call. The number is 646-610-3107. Now only for Alpha Barry, please not call because we know the answer. Because I want to come here now. Yeah? in Sierra Leone, they know say things they not connect. There are things that we do here who they take for granted, we know they understand. Pass with this alone. I mean, they tell you just about light and internet. You know why? Imagine Amos right now for fuel, petrol, or diesel. Then you get for the light generator. Imagine that one day, how much it go cost you on a daily basis. I mean, they explained to a person the other day. I say, the same December where I go salon, 20 liter, now me they put in the car for the day. 20 liter for the house for light generator. Then 2 then day, na be 170, 170, na be 8,500. 170, 170, na 340,000 per day. Okay. That's in the dollar be the run like that 1 million. You go say, oh, okay, we're at $34 per day. Even though that is not cheap, yeah? Because on the way lights come, you don't need that. Then we make you don't boil up me 1 day, 2 day soup, so and the lights for day for make the it's not go well. It come up from there. Before they left, it be 15,000. Also, it be they cost you 170. It cost you now 300,000. 15,000. 20 liter, 300,000. The other 20 liter, 300,000. 600,000. From 340,000 to 600,000. Now, as we speak, it don't come out today. So now, it will cost Amos 440,000 for the car. 440,000. For lights. Then at the 2020 liter. This now just from February. Or let me just say December. January to now. January to now. From 340,000 for 40 liter to 880,000. A big. If you want car with we now oversee, a big go. Until then they pay you now oversee, so they pay us alone. Because we quick for say, even oversee, that's what they pay them, right? And by how they pay them? And so, the one the way say self then get degree, according to what African Express pool, how much they pay them? 4.5 million. How much are 4.5 million? Exactly, that's what I thought. So if then they pay the one that will get degree 4.5 million, well, imagine the one that will not get degrees, will not get then heleba work them. How much then they pay them? So alone is expensive. So now I make if the light we will get sustainable, the price yourself will there for let people and they go buy fuel. It go kind of small. Hey, salon, all size sick, yeah? Hey, salon, like you know more, but you know, pain. You are real pain. But still, we like you. We can't wait for the day. We go change for make we get a different result. Because we think so, they do the same thing every day. But we want a different result. Not they work so. But especially if me this alone I get for pull video. That one they just know see the generator will line that. Because I'm not going for above per heads are lights. In fact, the lights so they cancel the way they decide today. Eh? I dey punish una. And me, unfortunately, I'm not able to sleep. Salon is hot. So I have a light generator. So you say, oh, well, they pay for your comfort. Seriously. No, seriously though. In Sierra Leone, fan safe na luxury. Fan. Because when you go complain at EDSA, then they tell you, say, oh, well, you dey light fan, you get fridge, you get freezer. Fine. I tell you, say, EDSA thief me. Now only today I remember. Yeah, I remember back. EDSA, we dey buy for pay for the units. Now through Orange money. Now we buy 100,000. No. That's what we spend 100,000 just for security lights. But we triple AD, I they spend maybe 1 million. Now me they spend. Yeah, why this alone? 1 million leons. Now me they spend for EDSA lights. I go prove unto you. Until we buy na iPhone they come. But why are not they? Now 100,000. Just for the security lights there outside. Alright. Then buy. Orange not send the units. Orange not send the units. Imagine our Talodi. 100,000. Go na the EDSA sign our Wellington PNB under. Then say no to them. Now for go na head office. Go na head office. Imagine you get for the pay transport back and forth. They pay transport back and forth. Go na head office. No. And say go no more. We go send on your phone. Wait a couple of days, they not do am. I say okay, well. Go na Orange headquarter na IMAT. Then save ton. 30 days as we speak. That's so that 100,000 left. Buffing. Because how you expect we for the pay transport the go on? Pay transport go on? Pay transport go on? At the end of the day, you go spend past the 100,000 they run at. Papa God. So that's so he left. That's so he left. 100,000. From, is it March? Yes, from March. They not send the credits, the units for puts and the meter, they not give the money back. So me, they don't thief me. And I go boldly say than the any side. So if I talk and so, you feel say, oh, na propaganda na this, it's up to you. It's up to you. Have business in Sierra Leone. Eh? I get investment in a salon. Yeah? So I know how things work in Sierra Leone. And what good day? I'm not your average where they go take 1 day, 2 days in a salon. No, I take months in Sierra Leone. Alright. So while I dey talk from an informed person. They say, Uda they feel am na I know am. Uda they feel am. Me, I don't catch myself say, hey, lights don't come. Even though I know Allah. But again, that soft touch. I don't catch myself say, oh, tell God thank you, lights don't come. Because my pockets become they suffer for the buy fuel. It's better for me for spend 1 million leons for 1 month than every day I spend $17. Well, it's not there. Then check them. Then be kind of where the lights no dey again well. I know they even spend rich that one day because lights no dey. You understand me now, eh? Alright. Now for Lord just get the understanding. But if this light business they're able for fixer, go find for we all. Go find. That thing the generator they be standby. A lot of people say yes, go solar, go solar. Who that know want go solar? Who that dey? But yeah, the price that they charge you. Yes, Ezekiel and so I say, Mr. I talk and small. I say, lights don't come. Let's say, I catch myself talking. I laugh. I say, wow. Salon. Oh, like you, bo. Like you, I dey go no more. Vex pa we o. And a salon. Yeah? Don't forget to say tomorrow. Go there now with the good old days. It's a special moment and a Zoom with the do. Come with you, start ready and come. If you want to join the Zoom, make yourself come live na the Zoom. You have to pay small thing. No. You don't need for the Zoom. Eh? But if you just want to follow with the party na the Facebook, still come stars ready. Eh? Come stars ready. Tribule, I got a crazy idea. Saldin, you better say crazy, but low continue no more. How about saying let's try for connect all the Challenaires in the diaspora and make we raise fund for some of these basic necessities. We might start with electrifying the city. You better no that we now they get electricity. No, not so we work, not so we work. Government will clear and do no more. At time places then they Bendugu, they get 24 hours electricity. Because the town's small, yeah, then the waiting ever the solar system wouldn't create for them for supply the light, it will work for them fine. Because now waiting at the demand would then get. And way Mr. Williams be the talk about Susan. Susan 4, Susan 5. The population will be there back then and now. A different no. Memzo post the Zoom link. Annie they ask for the Zoom link. Lamine P. Labatif Salon are the most expensive country for live. One of the most expensive country. Because you know why? How they make the money for live, they live. Nine are the problem. If job day, trust me, like what two they talk so, job day. But now with the job no day. And me right time they forget to say tif go come boku jis no. Tif. Because what in tranga, some man I go feel say na for just resolve for go begin go course, begin attack people them. So up say with security forces then ready for put things in place. Because things they get stronger. So my small thing you get. For make you say I go better, now the drugs you go take, and then go ready for attack people and for thief people. And we don't want that today, we don't want that tomorrow. It's now a land where we love. Okay. There. Sierra Leone gets the money for acquire a nuclear power from Russia. If we're not able to harvest we own natural energy sources, what a shame. Education not get place in our country. This now for prove for show say the world we're not able to administer we own affairs. Shame on we own race. Now Joseph Congo Nani Matia na him say that one day. Michael Coker say salon very expensive for stay. In go dey 2 months and he can't wait for return. The highest I don't do na 6 months na salon. Imagine that thing that not be connected to the power grid self na the country. And not be get EDSA. And generator no be the light. 6 months. But what turn back? What calculate? And that thing day, now saying everything, let's get ourselves, me, Tony, and somebody else. We say let's buy pole, let's buy cable, let and draw lights car. Because for lights, none of us. Hey. Nice. But it is what it is. I'll salon this. So let's ready for come tomorrow. Même Zosa you poster. Let's ready for come for jolly tomorrow. And let's see how much we will raise there. My American Mukai, you batted all each already and say they enjoy another day. You didn't work, you enjoy batted. That's good. Who say go in here tomorrow? Hope so you go ready for come. Alright. Now left here.